Here we are bringing you another episode of Almond's Joy. I hope that your week is going well, and I hope that these short little videos that I'm putting out once a week, every other week, just depending on my schedule, that it does help you or encourage you to find joy. With my last name being Almond, obviously I have been roasted several times, but also I've been called the candy bar Almond's Joy. And so I just thought it appropriate that maybe I share some verses, some messages about finding joy in our life, because sometimes it just seems so hard to find, right? I mean, it just seems obvious. Have you ever lost something and you can't find it and you don't even know where to look? Maybe that's the man in us. Maybe women don't struggle with that. I don't know that my wife does as much as me, but if I'm looking for something, say I've lost my shoes, I can't find my shoes and I got to go. I go to the closet. I look, honey, I don't find my shoes anywhere. Well, I think they're in the closet. I just looked in the closet. They're not in there. And my wife will walk in the closet and find my shoes with me standing right there. How did she find my shoes when they were in the closet? What was I looking for? Was I not looking for the shoes? And I think sometimes we do that with joy, that we're trying to find it and we see others seem to find it so easy that we're standing there in the same situation and others find joy and we can't find it. And sometimes we wonder why that is. And maybe that's where you find yourself today. I'm a country music fan, and I think about that Johnny Lee song, Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Well, obviously, he's trying to find someone of value and of worth, but maybe he's looking in the wrong places. Maybe to find the love that he's trying to find, he's not going to find them in the places that he's looking for. So I was thinking about changing the words up to this song. Looking for joy in all the wrong places. You need to look for a man called Jesus. Anyway, that's the end of my song there. I'm not going to write any other lyrics, so you don't have to painfully listen to it anymore. But if we are looking for joy, it is found in Jesus Christ. I think of Hebrews chapter 12, beginning in verse 2, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. If we're going to find joy in our lives, if we're going to find the joy that satisfies us, we need to look to Jesus. And Jesus found it at the cross. And many times Jesus is calling us to take up our cross and follow him. But many times it's like we want to find the joy first. We want to be able to find what completes us, and then we'll follow. Then we'll take up our cross. And many times the cross may be found by looking at Jesus. Maybe it's time to look at the cross. I thought it was interesting when you continue reading there in Hebrews chapter 2, when you get to verse 3, consider him who endured from sinners such hostility against himself, so that you may not grow weary or faint-hearted. You see, Jesus, when he was looking for you, he found joy. See, Jesus is wanting a relationship with you. Jesus wants to be in your life. He wants to be the joy that you have. And so he was willing, he found joy to go to the cross so that you would not grow weary or faint-hearted. Maybe it's time for you to consider Jesus. Stop looking in all the wrong places, but go to where you can find the joy that will satisfy you. Consider Jesus. Maybe it's time for you to do that. Maybe it's time for you to look to Jesus, and you'll find the joy that you've been searching for. Thank you.